Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Beat Matt Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
Got Julio here with me from Texas. You've probably already seen Julio in some battle reports, especially you may remember Julio from shows such as Episode 100, Thunderhawk versus Harridan. If you haven't seen that, that's a Vault battle report. That was the last one, so you should go back and watch it because it was actually pretty awesome.
It was great. Yeah.
3,000 points, Thunderhawk versus Harridan, Space Marines versus Tyranids. Today, however, Grey Knights versus Tyranids. And I've been playing a lot of Grey Knights recently just because it's what people have been bringing in. And they've been kicking the crap out of me. And on top of that, Tyranids are the hardest one to play against it. But I chose Tyranids for a couple reasons. One, I've done Grey Knights versus Tau a few times already. Necrons, I'm filming this the day before the new Necrons come out, so I can't use the old Necrons. That just doesn't work. And Space Marines versus Grey Knights, kind of bland. And so that leaves Tyranids. So I'm going to try to beat them with Tyranids. So that should be interesting. 1,850 points. And if you want to challenge us to a battle report, we'd love to have you in, assuming you have all the qualifications, which is just basically you don't mind being on camera, you got a painted army, and all that kind of stuff. If you want to find out more information about coming and challenging us, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge to get more details. Let's take a look at the armies and the scenario. Here we are with 1,850 points of Grey Knights. I love how few models there are. But it's just, and you're sure this is 1,850, right?
Yes.
It's because of this unit. We've got Kaldor Drago, the Chapter Master, with a level 3 librarian inside of a squad of paladins. And that is a lot of points. Paladins are basically 2 wound terminators with higher weapon skill and lots of other stuff. And the librarian is actually the warlord, and the warlord trait is counterattack. And then combined with him and Kaldor Drago and the paladins, they basically know every single sanctic power, as long as there's one from each of those alive. So the librarian is actually going to be the warlord, just to help get a warlord trait that was useful, because Kaldor Drago's automatic warlord trait is against demons. Then, of course, we have a Wraith Knight. Is that our incinerator and side cannon?
Yes, and a greatsword. And
a greatsword. So he has force on his big weapon, which is a good idea against Tyranids. Then we have a group of interceptors. And so they are the jump infantry. Well, they're actually really teleport infantry, not jump infantry. It looks like we got an incinerator in there. Yep. Is that right?
Incinerator, 2 halberds, and falchions.
Okay. And then we got a minimum strike squad. That's your obligatory troop choice within the Nemesis strike. Although you can bring Terminators, but they would have taken a lot more points.
Yeah.
And then as an allied detachment, well, not actually, it's ally, but not allied detachment, is the formation of one of each of the assassins. And so we have like the Vindicare assassin, who's your sniper. You have the Caluxus assassin, who's anti-psyker, so keep that away from Grey Knights, or not. And then there's the, what else do we got? The Eversor assassin, and what's the other one called?
The Calidus.
Calidus. And so some of them are specialized in close combat, some of them are specialized at shooting, some of them like to take warp charges and fire them as strength 5 AP1 pistol shots that cause perils of the warp against psychers. And I've always thought it'd be kind of cool to bring one of those with just tons and tons of zoanthropes, and then just move the zoanthropes within 12 inches and then fire the pistol like 20 times, strength 5 AP1 with ballistic skill 8, I think they have.
Yeah.
They're all ballistic skill and weapon skill 8.
Yep.
But in the end, they're only toughness 4 and 3 wounds with 4 up invulns, so they're not super hard to kill, but they all have special rules to help them survive a little longer. So you'll get to see those, see what they do throughout this battle report. And that is the 1,850 points. And on this side, we actually have an unbound Tyranid army. So there is a formation, the Endless Swarm, and then everything else is unbound. So I do not have any objectives secured, but I'm trying to make up for that by just having so many bodies for him to kill that even though he's really good at doing it, that he'll just get overwhelmed and I'll be able to grab objectives, because we're going to be playing Maelstrom mission with tactical objectives. And so we have, leading the charge, 2 Flying Hive Tyrants. One of them, of course, is the Warlord. I rolled on the strategic table and got the Warlord trait that forces him to make 3 pinning checks. So I choose 3 of his units that have deployed, and they have to take pinning checks. Probably won't do anything because he's high leadership, but I might get lucky. Because if even just one of his units, even just the strike squad, gets pinned, that can be a pretty big deal, because all of a sudden they're stuck for a turn. And so both of the Hive Tyrants are flying with 2 Twin Link Devours, and then the Desiccator Larva, so that's the template weapon that is Fleshbane. So wounding on 2s. And that's just in case they get charged, or, in case there's really an opportunity to drop a template that can hit a lot of guys. And also in the Unbound portion are 2 individual Venomthropes, just to provide some Shrouded. Now, he has Cleansing Flame, which is Strength 5, AP4, Ignore Cover, Nova, and he's going to be Deep Striking Kaldor Drago and the Librarian in turn. Well, he'll start rolling on turn 1, but with a 3+, he'll probably get it, knowing my luck. And so that won't be too useful against them, but it could be useful against all the other stuff, just to keep my guys alive for a turn. Then we have 2 Trigon Primes, and their job is to pop in and create 2 holes for all of the Termagants and Hormagaunts to come through when they come back, because what we have here is an Endless Swarm formation. The Endless Swarm formation is a group of warriors, 3 groups of Hormagaunts and 3 groups of Termagants, and they have the special rule of Endless Swarm, which is whenever one of their units dies, except for the warriors, so the Hormagaunts and Termagants, on a 4+, they go into Ongoing Reserve. And so normally that's not that great, because you're just going to walk on your table edge, and it'll take you a couple turns to really be a threat. But with the Trigon Primes creating holes on the board where you can bring infantry on, then all of a sudden it gives me more board control. And the idea is that they'll be able to come on, grab objectives when I need them, and just kind of give him so many targets that he can't kill them all. Hopefully I don't fail on my 4+, because that would just suck and defeat the whole purpose of not making them objective secured by putting them in a combined arms attachment, because I could have done that. Although there are 7 troop choices here, I could have combined 2 of the groups of Termagants to make it 6, or brought 2 combined arms attachments or something, because I have 2 HQ choices right there as well. So we'll see if that works. That's my strategy. It's just overwhelm him. He's an elite army with not a lot of guys, and so it's not even about killing him necessarily, although that's a nice little bonus. It's just more about making him have to kill so many guys that he doesn't have enough time in the game to do so. And we'll be playing on this table, which is a Frontline Gaming Fat Mat. So that's their awesome mouse pad material mats that we love. And it's just going to have some ruins on it. We are doing Dawn of War deployment. We rolled for it and got that. And we're going to be doing the mission where you draw up to 3 tactical objectives per turn. And so if you already have 3 and you didn't get any of them, then you don't get to draw any more. So you just draw up to 3, and that is it. So we haven't rolled for sides yet, but we have placed the objectives. And thankfully for me, they're nicely spread out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm hoping my mobility will make up for my lack of ability to be able to kill Kaldor Drago. Well, although maybe I'll kill him, who knows? Even with his 2-up invulns and stuff with Sanctuary. Although I'm not really worried about invulns, because most likely you're always going to be making your 2-up saves anyways. So whether it's an invuln or an armor is all the same when you're attacking with Hormagaunts and Termagants. We rolled for sides and deployment, and he chose a side, but then I got to choose who deployed first. So I did deploy first, even though with his 1 assassin, he gets to re-roll seizing the initiative. So it's a 6 to seize re-rolling, but we'll do that in a second. So I've deployed basically in such a way that when he seizes the initiative, because it's just the inevitability that always happens against me when I'm playing against Grey Knights, that there's no real way for Kaldor Drago to deep strike in, and I guess if he gets right here, he can hit 4 squads with his Nova, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Maybe 5 squads. It just depends where he gets, but it'll be hard. It'll be hard for him to find a really good spot without just being out front and ready for me to kill him. And so just trying to keep as many things alive in first turn as I possibly can. There is no night fighting. We rolled but didn't get it, which is too bad, because I wanted everything to be stealth and shrouded. Right now my entire army is shrouded just because of the positioning of these 2 Venomthropes. Every unit has at least 1 model within 6 inches of a Venomthrope. And then on this side, we've got the Vindicare Assassin. We've got the Caluxus Assassin. That's the anti-psyker one. So this is the Sniper Assassin, anti-psyker Assassin. So the fact that he's got guys close to it means that they're not going to be able to add their warp charges. And also this will be able to take their warp charges and fire it as a pistol. Strength 5, AP 1. Then we've got our Dread Knight. And then, oh sorry, that's the Interceptors. That's the Interceptors. The Strike Squad is over here. And then Kaldor Drago and his posse are in reserve and can start to roll for coming in from reserve on turn 1. Oh, there's one more assassin hiding over here. This is the Eversor. And so it's the one that basically runs in, and when it dies, explodes strength 5 like a vehicle, so everything within D6 inches. Takes strength 5, AP nothing hit. So it's basically a glass hammer. And then there's also the, which assassin? The Caluxus Assassin or?
The Calidus.
Calidus Assassin. which is the one that's really good at close combat, is in reserve. And when it comes on, it can come on from my table edge. So it's kind of like a super outflank. And the first turn that it arrives, you can only snap fire at it. On top of that, with the Colexus Assassin, my very first reserve roll is -3.
Yes.
So basically the first time I go to roll for reserves, the first one I had to roll 6. Just the first one, not first round of reserves, just the first reserve roll. So basically I'm going to pick the guy that I want to come in the least, and I'll roll for him first, and then roll for everybody else. And then just hope for the best. So, that's it. Do you want to try to steal the initiative?
Might as well try.
All right. Roll 6. No,
Nope.
you get to re-roll. Oh, yay, double 1. You lose turn 1 and turn 2. Just kidding. Tyranids, turn 1. So we draw 3 tactical objectives, turn 1. Behind enemy lines, great. Get somebody within 12 inches of the opponent's table edge. Secure objective 1, which I think is on his side, and secure objective 6. So that's objective 1, and this is objective 6. So I'm going to be getting 1 point on turn 1, because I doubt I'll get first blood. So I'm just going to start moving forward. Actually, this guys will kind of skirt to the side. So every squad of Termagants, I think I failed to mention this when I was showing the army, is 5 flesh borers and 5 devourers. And that way the expensive devourers are in the back and die the last, hopefully.
I like how you say expensive.
Well, they're 8 points instead of 4. That's twice the points cost. I could have 5 more Termagants here for the same price.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Move through cover for these Termagants, 6 inches. This is not a sit back and wait for you to come to me type of army. I need to grab whatever initiative I can of clogging the table with my models. Same thing with these guys. Now this group of Hormigants move through cover 6 inches. So we got 2 groups of 17 Hormigants and 1 group of 18 Hormigants, just with the way the points worked out. Just moving them around. So that's 1 group right there. The Venanthrope will just kind of keep up. So these Hormigants are just going to advance a little bit into cover and make sure I hold that objective, because that would be silly if I forgot to. Kind of defeat the purpose. And also I'm going to make a little bit of space for these warriors to advance. Not too much though. They don't need to get too far ahead of themselves. And I'm not going to forget this, so we're going to go back and do it, because my warlord trait is not going to be useless. I choose 3 guys and they take pinning tests.
Oh, that's right.
So let's do that right now before I forget. All 3 assassins are fearless, so it makes the choice quite obvious that I got to choose the 3 things that aren't. So the Dread Knight, Interceptors, and Strike Squad. So start with the Strike Squad. Leadership?
Leadership 10, I believe, because of the Juskar. Or 9. I'll double check that.
Oh, not 11.
Not 11.
They're pinned.
They're pinned.
Dread Knight, does he get pinned? He's leadership 10 though, so the chances are slim. Yeah, okay, you're fine.
Good.
Interceptors, leadership 9.
Oh,
Oh!
they're pinned as well.
Both of them are pinned. That warlord trait was actually useful. I can't believe it. I am actually totally flabbergasted by that fact. If the Dread Knight got pinned, that would have been fun.
That would have been crazy. That would have basically said, no turn 1 for me.
No turn 1 for you. You just stay back. You can throw your Torrent Flamer and kill a Termagant or 2, but that's all you get. So as long as you don't draw secure objective 3, then that will probably have cost you a little bit for the game. All right, these Hormigants are going to spread out just to make sure there's no deep striking spot. Oh, that Venanthrope is not part of that squad. I just don't want Drago to deep strike back here. You can deep strike over here or over there, not right in the middle of everything, because that would just suck. Venanthrope will advance. Another thing we forgot is that we actually are doing mysterious objectives, kind of. Just like in our last game, we're only going to count the Skyfire ones, just because it's hard to remember the rest. So this one right here on a 3 is Skyfire. Nope. And then this one over here, it is Skyfire. So you got to remember that. It's more for you than for me.
Yeah.
And I don't have that one yet. Number 1, is it Skyfire?
Oh.
No. And then number 3, is it Skyfire? I'll re-roll that. Just cut in it. No. So the one behind that one is Skyfire so far. So this squad of 10 Termagants is going to fire at this assassin. Now that's the one that I can only fire at ballistic skill 1. It's not actually snap shooting.
Yeah.
It reduces your weapon skill or ballistic skill to 1 when you target it. And only these 5 termagants are in range, but they have the Devour, so that's 15 shots. We got 15 shots hitting on 6s because I'm ballistic skill 1 against this guy. Wow, 1-6. 4 is to wound. Nope. This group of termagants is going to run 1 inch. Alright, I'll take it. And this squad will run as well. 2 inches! Wow, we're just leaping forward. Had the chance to fight Grey Knights today. This Hormagaunt squad will run. They get D6 plus 3, and I have fleet, so I'm going to reroll that 3. Oh, 2. Alright, 5 inch. They didn't really need 5 inches. They just want to... They're just trying to make sure that when Drago arrives in turn 1, which he's going to do, that there's nowhere easy for him to go. He wants to show up back here. Hold on, I gotta spread these guys out. So let's Congo line these guys a bit, or Congo line these. I'll make sure it's all in coherency. And this Hormagaunt squad will run, re-roll with fleet. Alright, 4 inches, probably all I need anyways. They're not even going to use that. I'm just going to keep them where they are. I'm kind of happy with it. But this squad is going to run 9 inches. So it's 4 inches up. So they can move 5 inches forward up onto this thing. Just to give them... But at the same time, still going to leave some behind to make sure there's nowhere that he can deep strike back here. A little note, the Cluxus Assassin gives -3 leadership to nearby Psychers.
That might have affected him.
No, Dread Knight's just out.
He's just out.
But yeah, he would have failed it. Because you rolled...
I rolled a 5.
Well, you rolled a 5, so you'd have been 5
Yeah,
there.
would have been 5.
But these guys would have really had a hard time. We got the Barbed Strangler from the Warrior, who's going to fire all the way across here. This is within 36 inches. So centered on the middle guy. It's 1 inch. So I think that's still going to hit everybody. Well, let's measure it anyways. 1 inch to here. No, we missed the back guy. So it's a strength 4, AP 5 pinning, but they're already pinned. Wow! They wouldn't have pinned you anyways. No wounds. And that's the end of my first turn, so I managed to get objective 6. So I'll take that point. Behind enemy lines, do I throw away behind enemy lines or secure objective 1? I think throwing away secure objective 1 might make sense. Yeah, because I think I don't know. Eventually, I might be able to go for it, but in the meantime, it'll just be holding it up. Whereas behind enemy lines, a Trigon Prime arrives, and he deep strikes, and then runs. I could have that easily enough. So I'm going to score the point for secure objective 6, and then I'm going to throw away secure objective 1. So the Grey Knight's turn 1, he gets to draw 3 cards. Assassinate. So kill an enemy character. You can get that, but I don't have any on the table right now.
Okay.
So you'll have to wait for my Hive Tyrants to arrive. Secure objective 6. That's the one that I just got.
You just got. Oh,
Good luck. The secure objective 1.
Yay!
Oh, I guess I got an automatic 1. You should get one too.
Yeah.
The Nemesis Strike Force, you can start rolling for reserves for his guys, not for the assassin on turn 1. So 3+. Okay. They're coming in. So he's going to attempt it right here, just so his Cleansing Flame can hit as much as possible. Scatter! Oh, back 11 inches.
Why'd I even deep strike?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't place him.
You can't.
Nope.
Oh, it's a mishap.
This happens
So,
all the time.
all right, just don't roll a 1.
Okay, here we go.
3. Okay, so I get to place it wherever I want. So he's got Gate of Infinity, so he's going to be able to try to get around, but I'm going to stick him in the corner for now. Because as much as I want to stick him in front of all my Hormagaunts, I really don't want to. So, there they are. Dread Knight, who's not pinned, is going to move forward. The Assassin, who's not pinned. I'm specifying that because there's a Strike Squad and an Interceptor Squad who are pinned. So that's it for movement. So Psychic Phase, these guys do not add their warp charges because they're within 12 inches.
So that's 1.
And so that's 1 less. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is Drago 1?
Drago's 2.
He's 2, so 8. So you got 8 otherwise.
Okay.
So 8 plus 1. You got 9, and I get 1.
Definitely.
So he's going to use 3 of the warp charges to let this guy fire his pistol 3 more times. So basically the way that works is every warp charge that he steals, essentially, he gets to fire his pistol once, and then he can take up to 3 warp charges from the pool to fire even more. You use all 4 of those to fire 4 strength 5 AP1 shots into the Termagants out front. And it's handy that you just pick up those dice because they're the number of dice you need. You hit on 2s, re-roll with 4s because he's ballistic skill 8. So 3 hits. 2s to wound, AP 1. 3 wounds. 3 closest guys are out in the open, but they have shrouded thanks to the venom throat, so 5 up cover. Nope. They're dead. So they're going to manifest Gate of Infinity so they can deep strike somewhere else on the table. And they got it. I'm going to try to deny it with my 1 die.
You can.
Are you ready for this? I'm going to roll a 6 and keep you in that corner.
I hope not.
Oh. Okay, so whoop, they go into the warp.
Yeah.
So once again, he's trying it within 10 inches of something. So, that's kind of risky. But,
Gotta play risky.
whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
That's it.
5 inches back.
Okay, I'll survive.
You'll survive.
Good.
Your cleansing flame won't be as useful, but at least you're not dead. And there they are. All ready to go. So you're going to manifest Cleansing Flame.
Yes.
And so that is in range of
It should be.
this Termagant squad. Yeah, this guy right here is part of that squad. And you're in range of that Hormagant squad, so it'll hit both of them. And the way we house rule it with Cleansing Flame, it's assault 2d6. You roll it once for everything. Statistically, it's fair to really rule it however you want. So it's really just what you decide. Whether you roll it individually, it averages out the results more, or if you roll it once, you get more extreme results sometimes.
And it's faster this way.
And it's faster. So 3d6, you have to get 1, right?
2.
Oh, it's Warp Charge 2.
Warp Charge 2. I do get to reroll 1s because of his relic.
Okay.
And I'm within 6 inches of him.
And you perils.
Well, no, you don't have anything. So yeah, I get it with the peril.
With the peril, okay. The peril result will be a 1 and everything will die. 6. Uh-oh, he might turn into a monster.
Not these dice. Those roll double 6.
Yes.
Roll the 6 too. No, 6
Just a little note, what we realized is that he deep strikes within 12 inches of the Cluxus Assassin.
Yep.
And that's the one that makes you only manifest on 6s.
Yes.
Now, you did actually roll 6s.
I did.
But it also gives you -3 leadership.
It does.
So, now thankfully when you roll a 6, if you fail your leadership test, you're just going to take a wound. Whereas it's like if you roll a 1, then you fail your leadership test, then you're gone, and your whole squad gets extra wounds.
So -3, so I'm down to 7.
Yes, so leadership 7.
Leadership 7.
Fails.
Fail.
It's,
Do not feel no pain.
so he does take a wound with no saves of any kind allowed, but feel no
Saves.
pain is not a save, so go ahead and make your feel no pain.
Nope.
Nope, so he loses a wound. Man, dice are not with you today. So he's down to 3 wounds, but the Cleansing Flame does go off, so roll 2d6 to see how many guys you hit from these 2 squads. 3!
Not worth it.
Yes, I will take losing a few guys for Drago taking a wound. And now he's within 12 inches of the Cluxus, so you're going to have to
Oh man.
move.
That's not cool.
No. Okay, so 3 against the Termagants, wounding on 2s, no saves. I was going to laugh if you rolled a 1. 1, 2. Oh, you did kill 2 of the Devour, so that's good. And then you're wounding the Hormagants on 2s, no saves. And no 1s. So at least the dice didn't force you to roll.
Blazed.
They're all right, soul blazed. So both of these squads are soul blazed, so they might take extra
You're
damage.
still at 5. Lucky. Front.
Dread Knight is going to target the Termagants out front. So 5 of them are hit. They're wounded on 2s with no saves of any kind allowed. And we got 2 1s, so 3 die. And then the heavy Psy Cannon, he'll fire as a large blast onto this guy. Scatter. Nope. So
Dang
2
it.
guys hit. 2's to wound there, 2 wounds. And they have shrouded thanks to the venom throat, so 5 up cover. Nope, 2 more die, and that'll be him and him. And then these guys who went to ground are going to snap fire against these Termagants. So 5 Stormbolters hitting on 6s.
Ooh, good.
4 hits.
Wow.
And then winning on 3s. 3 wounds. So the first guy's out in the open for 5+. 5+. So he's dead. And the other one's blocked by the assassin, so 3+ cover. Oh, roll a 5. Interceptor's also pinned, will snap fire against this squad. 6s to hit. 2 hits. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Now they're behind this, so they have a 5 up cover from that, plus shrouded, so 3 up cover. 1 dies. You just cheered? Woohoo! Termagant!
Yeah.
So 4 shots from this guy's bolt pistol, because he has fast shot, which allows him to fire any combination of his 2 weapons 4 times. But the bolt pistol will do more damage because it's going to wound on 3s.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, and then you're wounding on 3s, as it is a bolt pistol. 2 wounds. 5 up cover out in the open. 2 die. 1, you can't see him, so him. Vindicare is going to use a turbo penetrator round against this venom throw. It does D3 wounds, and it counts as strength 10 against vehicles.
Yep.
but otherwise it's not. It's just a sniper, so it's going to wound on 4. So 2s to hit, and then wounding on
I needed that
4s.
4.
No wound.
Okay.
And this squad is going to open up fire on these 4 termagants, hoping to get first blood. 1 Psy cannon, hitting on 3s. Whoa, 4 hits. 2s, we don't care about rending against termagants. 4 wounds. The first 2 are out in the open, the third one is behind cover, and the last one's out in the open. So 5 up for the first 2. Nope, they're dead. The next one has a 3 up cover. It's alive. And is alive. Still Soul Blaze though, so even if you don't finish them off, they could die from that.
Good.
And then a bunch of Stormbolters. Start with Dragos because he hits on 2s. Oh, alright. And then you just throw the rest of them. Hitting on 3s. Not bad. And then you're wounding on 3s. Yeah, you got a lot. These one at a time because the front guy has a 3+ and the back guy has a 5+. Made it.
Oh no.
Made it.
Oh no.
Made it.
Come on.
Made it.
Down.
Made it. You blew the crap out of that ruins. So end of your turn, you can't assault because that guy infiltrated and those guys deep striked. But you do have Soul Blaze on a few things, and these guys only have 2 left. So let's do them first. On a 1, 2, 3, it goes away. Oh, no first blood. I might not get it either, but still.
Yeah.
Soul Blaze on this squad from the Dread Knight. 1, 2, 3 goes away. No, it stays. So it does D3 Strength 4 AP 5.
Yes.
Okay. 1. Winning on a 3. And it doesn't.
Fired.
Yeah, get a new die. And the Hormagaunts. Goes away.
Wow. Okay, Soul Blaze.
Honestly, I don't even know why the Soul Blaze rule exists.
I love Soul Blaze.
It
works.
it just takes more time, and then I spend even more time discussing how it takes more time, and then it doesn't do anything. So end of your turn, you've got Secure Objective 1.
Yep.
You did not get Assassinate because I don't have any characters.
I think I'm gonna throw that away.
You're gonna throw Assassinate away because you had to kill a Hive Tyrant to get it.
Yeah.
Because they're both characters. Oh, the Trigon Primes are characters too. So you kill any of my big guys and it's Assassinate.
Yeah, but that takes so much.
But the other one's Secure Objective 6, which is right in the middle of my guys.
I think my Tyranids will get there. Well, no, you're gonna bog me down. So you know what? I'm actually gonna get rid of Objective 6.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to get rid of Objective 6? Because it's really... I'm just joking. Just messing with you.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, I would get rid of Objective 6. Because I think you have a better chance to assassinate sooner. It's which one you can get sooner.
I mean, I have 4 assassins. It only fits.
I know that you have... Exactly. If anything, it should be an auto-include. You must keep that card when you have the entire formation of assassins. So end of turn 1, I advanced. You did a lot of damage. You killed a lot of Termagants. I'd laugh because they might come back. But still, not yet, though, because you have to totally kill a squad. So the fact that you killed them down to like 2 is kind of annoying because it means they don't get to come back.
I'm not shooting at them anymore.
Yeah, I'm just going to charge you with them. And then you'll be like, I won't Overwatch then. But then they'll get into close combat and you can't not swing.
I forgot to run. Okay.
Well, you can't. Well, I guess you can run after you shoot, right?
Yeah, I have that rule.
Oh, I'll just do that really quickly.
Okay.
They already had bad enough luck landing right beside the Colossus Assassin.
Run 4 inches.
So 4 inches. So while he's doing that, so we're going to go into Tyranid turn 2 and to see what happens next. So Tyranid's turn 2, I get to drop the 3. I've already got 1 behind enemy lines. Secure Objective 5, Secure Objective 3. Here is 5, but 3 is with the Strike Squad, so I'm not going to be getting that one. Then I have my reserves, but the problem is with his 1 assassin, I get -3 to my first reserve roll. So which one do I care about the least? I think I want both my Trigon Primes coming in so they can create the holes, so that when you kill during your turn a couple of my Gaunt squads, they can come back in, because they can't use the holes in the same turn the Trigon Prime arrives. And so I'm going to roll for my Warlord first.
Yeah.
And because you have Assassinate, and also he'd be a Warlord kill.
And I have Preferred Enemy and all.
Yeah, you have Preferred Enemy Warlord, and you get an extra point if you kill my Warlord with your Assassins with the formation you have. So Warlord on a 6. Okay.
Okay.
The dice have spoken. The other Hive Tyrant on a 3+? Nope. Trigon Prime? Yes. Trigon Prime? Yes. Okay. I'm alright with that. Wouldn't mind switching those two, but actually, well, I wouldn't mind if he came in as well, just to get that extra firepower right away. Before we go any further, we got to know if this one's Skyfire and the one with your Dread Knight. Because if your Dread Knight has Skyfire, that'd be scary. 3, this has Skyfire. It is Skyfire.
Uh-oh.
So your Psy Cannon will be useful there. Even your Stormbolter as well.
Yeah.
Is that one Skyfire on a 3? No.
Oh, close.
So Skyfire
And Skyfire.
and Skyfire. So Trigon Prime number 1 is going to come here because I just want a nice entry point. They can't really mishap, so I'm not too worried. So 6 inches. back.
Right in front.
It's just going to end up right here. Other one will try to go here, 8 inches back. So that's going to get my behind enemy lines. It also allows for guys to come out right here too, which is close to 2 objectives. I'm happy with that. So the Warlord Flying Hive Tyrant is going to fly up to here. And he's facing, I'm going to turn him like this, but we'll just remember he's facing directly forward. It's just his wings get in the way, and all that really matters is his base. And that your Vindicare Assassin can't see him, because that's really the one I'd be worried about. Okay, these Termagants are going to come around the corner, see if they can take care of this Assassin before he gets too close. And he explodes D6 inches, so I might be close enough for the explosion to hit, but I don't want too many guys. Move through cover for the Hormagaunts, 5 inches. Moving up. I have to make sure I keep this objective, of course, because it's my objective. How's that for tactics? I gotta keep my objective because it's my objective. Oh, there was one more guy. Just trying to keep track of all the groups of Termagants. Venomthrope is going to keep his shrouded bubble going. Move through cover for these guys. Ooh, just 3 inches. Okay, that answers the question. They won't be charging them because these guys won't be able to get down, which means I'll be initiative 1 on the charge. So we're just going to move forward a little bit. And remember, upwards coherency is 6 inches. So I'll have to count these to remember which are which.
I think you're right.
And these Hormagaunts will move through cover 6 inches. Actually, sorry, I meant to move these guys first. I'll re-roll my move through cover. Just because it's not really fair otherwise. Let's get these guys a little closer. And my soul-blazed guys will move forward as well. Up to here. So now move through cover for these guys. Still 6 inches. So forwards they go. And the warriors will advance too. And the Venomthrope will move over. And up. So while he's alive, these guys have 2 up cover now that they're in the ruins. Psychic phase. So do you get to harness warp charges for denying? So you don't get to add them even for denying. So all these guys don't get to add for denying.
I wonder if he gets his shots though.
Well, it's during your psychic phase.
During my psychic phase?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me double check that.
But they'll definitely not generate them. So you only have 1, 2 that you generate.
Yep.
And I have 2 that I generate. Wow, we're even. So 1. You get 1, I get 3. No, we get 3 each. So I am going to attempt to manifest the horror on these guys to pin them yet again, because they're within 12 inches of that Trigon Prime, who is Shadows in the Warp, and therefore they're going to be -3 leadership, plus -2 for the pinning. So they'll be leadership 4. But I have to get it. And we both have 3 dice, and I'm manifesting them 4s, and you're denying them 5s, re-rolling 1s because of your Aegis. So warp charge 1. Okay, I peril, but I got 3. So you're probably not going to stop it. Reroll 1. Yeah, even with the reroll, it doesn't matter because you have to get 2, or you have to get 3.
Oh, yeah, you rolled a 4.
Yeah, and even though you got double 6s, you periled your deny. So let's do my perils.
1.
4. So he takes a wound, no saves of any kind allowed, which means he's going to have to take a grounding test. I'm going to take it right now, even though we haven't resolved the pinning yet, because this will be the end of the psychic phase anyways. So 3+, he's not grounded.
Oh.
He's grounded, takes a wound on a 2+. So he's down to 2 wounds.
Oh, man.
And he's on the ground.
Okay.
So pinning test, -3, -2 for the actual thing. So you're down to leadership 4.
Okay, let's see if
Come on, don't you dare make it. Oh, you made it! Anyway, after all of that, I take 2 wounds. Oh. These guys are going to open fire on your assassin. Just going to roll the flesh boars at the same time as the devours because they're all strength 4. They're all going to be in range, so it doesn't really have any effect not to do this. And we hit on 4s, right? No modifications against this guy.
Nothing.
Oh, there's that. Actually, no, that's good. That's fine. And we're going to wound on 4s.
Oh.
So that was a drop die. I never count drop dice. There we go. This guy have feel no pain?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got a 4-up invuln and feel no pain. And he's got 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So he should survive this?
He should.
Whoa.
1 wound.
1 wound with feel no pain.
See if I can do a 6 again?
No,
Okay.
so he does take a wound. Holy cow. So he's down to 2 wounds. Trigon Prime is going to try next. 12 shots sitting on 4s. No, that's above average. Oh, that's definitely cocked. Reroll that one. This one's winning on 3s. Ooh,
Okay,
4 wounds. See, he'll die to 4 wounds.
Yep, these are the ones that are going to kill.
Yeah, so you got a 4-up invuln. You don't have stealth or anything. Oh, so you lost 2, but you have feeling the pain, but you have 2 wounds left.
All right,
So
make 1.
you got to make at least one of these.
Got it.
You're 1 wound. So down to 1. Hive Tyrant is going to open fire into the strike squad. 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Eesh. Not as good as it normally do. And wounding on 2s. So 7 wounds. All right, so now are these going to be immortal, regular tactical guys like in the last game?
No, they're
3
not.
up saves.
These are
3
the
up
strike
saves.
squads.
So 2 die. Well, that's still pretty good.
That's okay.
Oh. And this Trigon Prime will fire as well. So this Trigon Prime is actually going to fire at the Assassin, because these guys are already going to take a morale test at -3 leadership from Shadows in the Warp. So they might just run and get off that objective anyways. And if they run really far, they might actually run off the table.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm counting on here. So hitting on 4s, a little more than average. And then wounding on 3s. Don't count drop dice. Oh, 4 hits. 4 up invulns. Are you going to keep making a ridiculous number of these?
I hope so, because I want him to
So far,
survive.
oh, you failed 3 of them. 5 up. You make all 3 5 ups. Oh,
nope.
right. I should have just fired him first. Of course, you're like, absorb, absorb. Okay, now I'll die.
Oh wait, gotta leave him there. He explodes.
Oh, he explodes D6 inches. That's
D6
right.
doesn't matter.
Yep, so he's going to hit the 2. Those 2 right there. And it's strength 5, AP nothing.
Yep.
So 3s to, or 2s to wound, and then I have a 5 up cover. Oh.
Those are my 5s. Feel no pains.
Well,
Stole my dice.
Just remove the assassin. Yay! Hey, that's first blood.
That is first blood.
Because you didn't kill anything of mine, right? Well, you killed a lot of little guys, but no full
Killed the
squads.
entire unit.
First blood! Woo! And these 4 guys are going to open fire at their devours, and they're going to kill that Dread Knight right now. You know, there is a statistical probability here. This is not totally impossible. I'm hit on 4s. See? See? I'm going to do
What's
it.
going on?
I'm going to do it. Give me those dice that did all the 6s last time. Because I'm wounded on 6s. Oh, 1 wound. So you have your 2 up save. Will you at least lose 1 wound?
Yeah, this is one where I do lose wounds. No,
Just you're good. Barb Strangler is going to fire at the interceptors again because with the assassin nearby, they're -3 leadership for this pinning shot. So once again on the guy in the middle, direct hit. So we hit all 7. Winning them on 4s. That's better than last time I hit them. 3 up. You just have to lose 1 to take a pinning check.
Yep.
Or lose 3. Save those 1s for your Terminators. You just need to roll 2s.
So 1, 2.
Yeah, that's from there, so that guy. So pinning check on these guys. Leadership -3 because of the assassin nearby.
Leadership 6.
They're pinned!
Again.
These Hormagaunts are going to run 9 inches. So I'm going to use that just to kind of surround the Terminators. I realize I can't charge them. And they're going to get cleansing flamed. And they're going to die. But I just want to kind of keep Drago occupied. Just like that. And then, what do they want to fire at? They might as well fire at Drago Squad. 1 Flesh 4 and 1 Devour, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Look out, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so 2+ look out, sir. Look out, sir, to the nearby guy who has a 2+ save. Oh, you saw it. It was a 1.
Oh, I got
So he's fine. These Hormagaunts will run. Fleet. All right, 4 inches. Don't really have anywhere they need to be yet. Not yet. And these Hormagaunts want to run 9 inches. And they're just going to advance. I can't really avoid the Cleansing Flame. Drago can just move closer. If I moved 9 inches away from Drago, I could avoid it. But then that would just put me way out of position. So I'd rather just take some hits. And these are the guys that are supposed to die because of Endless Swarm, so I'm okay with that. Venomthrope will run 2 inches. I think he just wants to make sure his bubble is intact. Same thing with this one, 4 inches. So he'll move this way. Make sure the Trigon has it too. And that's it. So we have 2 morale tests. Leadership -3 because of Shadows in the Warp. So leadership 6.
5.
Oh, you lost your Justicar.
Yep.
5. They run. How far do they run? Not off the table. That's what I was hoping for. They do have and they shall know no fear, so they will auto-regroup. I was hoping they'd run off the board. And a morale test on these guys, their leadership is down 3 as well, so their leadership 6, because their
Leadership
Justicar
6.
is still alive, right?
Yes, he is.
He's at the back. Leadership
Let's not
6.
kill this one.
They run 3d6. So they're going to fall back 3d6 as their jump infantry, and if they fall back at least 9 inches, they're off the table. Oh, 11 inches. So they fly off the table.
Bye-bye.
Second blood. So that's the end of the shooting phase. So my question is, do I... Yeah, you know what? These Termagants are declaring a charge against the Dread Knight. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yes, I do.
All right, so start with your D3 Flamer hits. And you get 2, and you're wounding on 2s, no saves. Oh, come on, you're supposed to kill them. And then you got your 6 heavy side cannon shots hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounding on 2s. And these ones will have a 5-up cover. No, they're too far away. So now I need a 12-inch charge. Ah, I failed. Surprise.
Don't want to assault there?
I can't assault, I ran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would actually want to assault, because now they're out of difficult terrain.
Yeah.
But that's it. So we got Soul Blaze. You want to roll for that?
Sure.
I actually hope that you roll 4+ here, because I want them to die so they come back. And of course it goes out.
It's out.
You're going to leave me with like 1 guy in each squad, so nobody ever comes back. And that's it for Tyranids turn 2, so not bad. Not bad at all. Made the Interceptors run off the table after pinning them. Made the Strike Squad almost run off the table. Didn't pin them, though. Did lose 2 wounds to my Hive Tyrant, though, who is now on the ground. I don't know if that'll matter too much. I guess the Dread Knight could shunt over, but he won't be able to charge him, but he could shoot him down. So that would suck. And then we have my objectives, which is a secure objective 5 and 3. I don't have 3, although I guess I could have grabbed it with a Trigon nearby.
Yeah.
But I do have behind enemy lines and objective 5. So that is 2 points for me. And I'm not going to throw out secure objective 3 because 3 Strike Squad guys against a Hive Tyrant and a Trigon Prime, not likely to be that useful. We drawn more cards? We didn't draw more cards
I didn't
yet.
draw more cards.
So draw 2 more cards. You have Assassinate, secure objective 1
Hey!
again, and 5.
5.
So number 1 again, and number 5 is over here, and you still have Assassinate. So if you kill the Hive Tyrant this turn, or Trigon Prime.
Wait, message.
Sorry, my mistake. Trigon Primes are not characters. I'm still like not used to that yet. Terpagons and Trigon Primes used to be characters, and now they are not. So really you have to kill one of my Hive Tyrants to get Assassinate. And this is my Warlord, so that's worth 2 points.
He is grounded.
Now Drago's going to move.
So I'm going to move 4 to there.
Yeah, he wants to get his Cleansing Flame on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads.
Right.
Is he going to leave? He's not going to leave the squad?
No, he's not leaving the squad.
Oh, he should leave. Be all by himself, though. When I fire everything at him, he has to take all the wounds himself.
Okay.
The assassin is going to move back, so he's not within 12 inches of this kill squad.
I'm just going to move
Dread Knight's going to jump forward. He's meant to kill monstrous creatures. Strike Squad are going to go back to their position. Like, oh, no, we're not running. We got it. Psychic Phase. This time the assassin doesn't have anybody within 12 inches, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 warp charges. Plus 5, 13.
Too many.
The assassin is going to take 3 of those to fire at these Hormigants. 3 shots hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 2s, AP 1.
Yep.
Although in this case, with 2 wounds, in this case I got 5 up cover plus Shrouded, so 3 up cover. They're fine.
Drago.
So Drago is going to manifest Cleansing Flame. 4 dice?
Yep, 4 dice.
Oh, he did it again!
I'm going to re-roll this one.
Yeah. So you got 3. I'm not even going to try to stop that because I'm happy that you got Perils because you're in Shadows in the Warp with -3.
That's fine.
Let's do the Perils first. Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1, 1, 1. 5. So take a leadership test or take a wound. So this is like the...
Leadership -3, 7.
Yeah, so it's leadership down to 7. Oh, you're fine. 2d6 for the Cleansing Flame. So roll it once for everybody.
There we
7.
go. 7.
Oh, perfectly average. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one.
So
So let's start with this one. So you're hitting them 7 times. Strength 5, AP 4, ignore cover. So wounding on 2s, no saves. So 6 die. And that's from him.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're soul blazed. And then these 2, make sure you kill them. Make sure you kill them. You got them.
I did.
Thank you. These 2. There you go. Surprise. And him throw. You're wounding him on 3s. He's only got 2 wounds, so he's dead probably. Yeah, he's dead. And lastly, the Hormigants also wounding on 2s. No saves. Oh!
Oh, 2 1s.
So 5. And cleansed. Okay, we have 2 Termagant squads. They come back on 4 pluses. Oh, seriously? The first 2? His initiative 4, I think.
So you're taking the same time your AP2 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well, it's still worth it for you.
Force and Sanctuary. Okay.
So Force
Yep.
on him. So Warp Charge 1. God, I'm going to try to stop it. Need a single 6+. Stopped it. No force. You have to chew through 6 wounds.
Okay.
You might still be able to do. And
Yeah.
Sanctuary to get him up to a
Sanctuary to give him
4 up
+4.
involved.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, and he fails.
Wait. No, I'm not. Then 6.
No.
Can't reroll.
3 strike squad guys are going to fire at the Hive Tyrant, who's on the ground. So they're not having to snap fire. They're hitting on 3s. Nope,
No,
3
not
hits.
good.
And they need 6s to wound.
Already rolled him 2. 6s. 1,
Oh.
2. Just enough.
I was going to say, do I need the Jink? I don't, because I got my 3 up.
Payback.
Payback? He didn't. He didn't do anything. He failed the penny. You made your double 1.
He killed 2 of them.
Oh,
And they
payback.
2 wounds.
Totally. Hive Tyrant. Yeah, strike rod. Yeah, okay. Vindicare
Gonna
against
fire at that.
the Venom Thrope using
Yep,
the
Turbo Penetrator.
Yeah, Turbo Penetrate.
So I
It's a hit. And then wounding on
4.
a 4.
Come on.
And then you do D3 wounds. Yes,
D3
he has 2
wounds.
wounds.
3 up.
You got him. He's going to fire his Torrent Flamer. So he hit on the Trigon.
Actually, yeah.
He's going to put the Torrent like this, because against monsters creatures, you only just have to touch them. It's not a vehicle. And so he's going to hit all 3 squads to Soul Blaze them. So wound the Trigon on a 4+. Nope. Wound this squad. You have 2 hits. Wound them on 2s. So you kill 2 of them, and they're already Soul Blazed.
Yep.
And then this squad, you're going to wound on 2s as well. Oh, you only hit 1 of them, that's right.
Yeah, I did.
So they're Soul Blazed, and that squad, you wound on a 2+.
Aw.
No, so not Soul Blazed.
Wasted.
And then 6 shots from the heavy side cannon. Hitting on 3s. Oh! Save those 1s for your armor saves. Just roll 2s when you need to hit on 3s. And then you're wounding on strength 7,
Strength
right?
7, yes.
So 3s, and you're rending. That's really what you're looking for here.
Ooh, 2 reds. Okay.
Okay. So he's down to 4. And then this squad's going to open fire on the Hormagaunts. Start with
the
this.
side cannon.
Alright, 3s to hit. 2 hits, and then wounding on 2s. The rending doesn't matter because it's already ignoring their armor. So 1 dead. Drago Stormbolter hitting on 2s. And then everybody else's Stormbolter hitting on 3s. Then wounding on 3s, no saves. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 survives.
Do I leave it to the Soul Blaze?
So Assault Phase, Tyranids assaulting, I will Overwatch. So 12 shots hitting on 6s. So 4 hits, wounding on 5s. Oh, 3 wounds, saves. You're fine. And you're within 2, so no problem. Charging the Hormagaunt, now this is your difficult terrain.
Yeah, it is.
So you're probably looking at a 7-inch charge.
9.
So 9, you need to roll a 9 to get there. I have no Overwatch though. Oh,
Okay, we
that's
fell.
too bad. Your Soul Blaze better kill him. So we have this assault. So starting with the Hammer of Wrath, strength 6, so 4s to wound. No.
Nope.
Then we hit each other at the same time, and we both have 4 wounds, so let's see what happens. So why don't you go first with all your attacks? 5 attacks from the Dread Knight hitting on 4s. Oh, 4 hits. Mastercrafted. So 5 hits. Need force. Just don't roll 2 1s.
Pretty much.
No, Trigon's dead. But the Trigon gets a strike back. You don't have Sanctuary on, so
No, I do
this
not.
is my chance, hitting on
Yep.
4s. And I get, I got 4
got
hits
enough.
at least. Wounding on 4s though.
Yeah.
It's only strength 6. So 2 wounds, so you're not dead. 5 up invuln. And you even saved 1. So he's down to 3, and he killed a Trigon Prime. That was totally worth it. So consolidate. 4 inches. Where are you gonna go?
I don't know yet. Can I cover the hole?
And they come within 6 inches of it, so you won't be able to stop me. So Soul Blaze, you better roll 4+ on this guy and kill him. That's all I gotta
Do my
say.
best.
4, so D3. Okay, so 3, you're wounding him on 3s.
That's all
He's
that's
dead.
different.
Now, on a 4+, they come back.
Oh.
I hate these dice. Soul Blaze on this. It goes away at least. And Soul Blaze on the last group goes away. So the end of your turn, you got Assassinate. You got Warlord Kill. That's 2 points. And you got Secure Objective 1. So that's 3 points.
Yes.
Which brings you up to a total of 4 points against my 4 as well. Because I got First Blood plus 3 objectives.
I think I'm going to discard Objective 5 as well.
You're going to throw away Secure Objective 5?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of... If you get to Objective 5, then you've tabled me. So it doesn't really matter.
Pretty much.
So beginning of my turn, grab 2 more objectives. No prisoners, kill something. And Witch Hunter, kill a Psyker. So Anything
Yeah,
to
you
say?
can do it.
Let's see. And I have one more reserve coming on a 3+. And it's not coming in. All right, if I can't win this stupid game, I can kill a Dread Knight. That's all I got to say.
So we're into the moral victories now.
We're back. We're already into moral victories. It's turn 3,
man.
and all I care about are moral victories. Well, either way, I think this would be what I would do. Trying to kill the Dread Knight before he, kills everything else like he has been doing. I hate Dread Knights. And I hate when dice screw me over, too. And this Trigon Prime's coming after the Strike Squad. And these warriors are moving away from Drago Squad. No psychic phase, because my Hive Tyrant's dead, and the other one decided he doesn't want to come in from reserves. So straight to the shooting phase. These guys will fire at the Dread Knight. 14 shots between the Flesh Borers and Devourers, hitting on 4s. And they wound on 6s. 1 wound. Save. Nope. And then here he's going to fire, hitting on 4s. And he wounds on 3s. So 4 wounds. Saves. So 2 more die up from the front. Trust me, you want me to
Oh,
be.
who fired?
He did.
Okay.
Yeah, because the guys were up here,
Yeah.
so that'd be closer. Warrior Squad will fire here. Start with the Barb Strangler. I'm going to center it on this guy. Okay. Hits 4 if I get a direct hit. There we go. 4 hits. 4 is to wound, so 1 wound. Drago's going to take it. He's not going to look out, sir. He takes a wound, but he has
So
feel
no
no
pain?
pain from the Apothecary.
Okay.
And he's fine. And then 3 shots from the one Death Spitter that's in range, hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s. 1 wound. You going to look out, sir?
Nope.
2+ save. You're fine. Morale check on this guy, which I want you to make, but you are at -3.
So -3?
Yeah.
5.
So leadership 5. Nuts. I needed to charge you to get that objective. So how far do you run? Oh, just 2. I might be able to get it then if I'll catch you. And then I might even be within it when I charge.
Yep.
Trigon's going to charge. You get an Overwatch with your Stormbolter, hitting on 6s.
Nope.
And you miss, and I need a 6-inch charge. 7. Normally at this point you have to test to regroup or just be overrun, but and they shall know no fear, he just automatically regroups. These Termagants will charge the Dread Knight. Does he want to Overwatch?
Yep.
So D3 auto hits with his Incinerator. So 1, wounding on 2s. So he kills 1. And then you've got 6 shots with your heavy Psy Cannon, hitting on 6s. Nothing. And they charge 3 inches, which just gets them in. Well, actually, no, never mind. That guy's definitely within 3.
Yeah.
Tormagants will charge 7 inches. Yeah, I'll keep that. So, 7-inch charge. It's not going to get them all in, but I don't think I could get them all in even if I got a 12-inch charge because there's just going to be too many bodies in the way. This group of Hormagants is going to charge 7 inches. Hey, stop moving. And they are definitely all in, obviously.
Yeah.
I start here with an Hammer of Wrath, wounded on 2, and you have a 3-up save against that. Yeah, and he dies.
Squish.
Squish. And then he consolidates 7 inches and grabs the objective. And this one, my Hormagants are all initiative 5, so they will all go first. So I have 60 attacks between all the Hormagants who are in range. I'm going to do these 30 at a time. So hitting on 4s, weapon skill 3 against 5.
Yeah.
The drop die never counts. And then wounding on 4s thanks to poison. Oh, not bad. 2+ saves, he's got 3 wounds left.
Good kill him.
2 wounds.
1 wound left. Yep.
So he's down to 1 wound, and I got the other half to make. 4s to hit.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 4s. Oh, 3
no.
wounds. 2+ saves. Yeah, he survived.
He survived. Wow.
Termagants get to go at the same time, though. So 10 attacks from the Termagants, hitting on 4s. Wounded on 6s. Oh, look, there's a wound. And you got a 2+
single
save. I wonder if you'll fail it. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
So you get your 4 attacks back. Do you want to hit this squad, or that squad?
Let's go with this squad.
This squad?
Yeah, that's the biggest.
You're hitting on 3s.
10 on 3s, rerolling for Mastercrafted. 1-1.
So 3 out of 4 hits. And then...
Mastercrafted.
4 out of 4 hits. You're not even going to lose combat. 2s to wound. 4 wounds. I'll just take them from the back because I'm just going to pile in anyways. So I lost combat, but I'm fearless. So ongoing. Objective-wise, I got all 3 of my objectives. So I got secure objective 3 with the Trigon. No prisoners is kill something, and I killed the strike squad. And Witch Hunter is kill Psyker or Brotherhood of Psykers, which the strike squad is. So just that one Trigon Prime in that one corner got 3 objectives. Beginning of turn 3, the last turn we forgot to roll for the one assassin showing
Thought
up.
she was dead.
Yeah, we forgot.
Oh,
But you get to draw 3 more objectives.
Yep.
Kingslayer, you got it. It's D3 victory points for killing the Warlord, even if it's not this turn.
Okay.
Witch Hunter, you can still get that because I have another Hive
You do.
Tyrant.
Yeah.
But you don't get it yet. And secure objective 4.
No.
So, secure objective 4.
No.
When you want these guys to go and save your Dread Knight, what do? Do you let your Dread Knight die? Theoretically die? Because I did 60 attacks and only got 2 wounds off of him, and I'm going to get way less this time.
Man.
Or you could split him up, send Drago in to save him.
I could.
Yeah. 3+ reserve for your last assassin. Of course, you can get yours. And coming on. And for 1 turn, I can only snap fire at. This assassin's just going to hang back. He doesn't want to drain all the remaining warp charges. Drago's going to split off from the squad to go help the Dread Knight. Difficult terrain roll. 4 inches.
4 inches. Just hops him right over the wall.
And this entire squad of paladins has a job. Get 1 victory point, guys! Be like, okay, we got it. Yes, my lord. So psychic phase, you have 6 warp charges plus 1.
Perfect.
I've got 1, you got 7. Yeah. So he's going to attempt to manifest Cleansing Flame again. It only hit the 1 squad of Hormagaunts. The other one's just a little more than 9. So warp charge 2. You're only throwing 4 dice at warp charge 2.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, what am I thinking? I can't stop it. I only have 1 die. 6 auto hits on this group right here. 9. Wounded on 2s, no saves whatsoever. 9 dead. That's 18 less attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they are soul blazed. Now he's going to cast Purge Soul. And Purge Soul is a focus witchfire. And what does it do? We both roll leadership tests.
And if you fail, you have no armor recovery saves, and you just take 1 wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
you got
warp
to
charge 1.
manifest it. Warp charge 1. You got it. I can't stop it. So now we both add D6 to our leadership. Now his is actually -3 because he's within 12 inches of the warrior, so he shadows in the warp. So you've got 7 plus 4, 11, and I've got 10.
So you need to roll a 1.
6. No.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happened.
Assassin's going to fire its flamer. This is poison, AP 2. So it hits 4 of them. Wounding on 4 is no saves. Oh, just 1 wound.
Okay.
So down to 2 wounds. And this squad will fire into them as well. Psy Cannon first, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits, and it's strength 7, so it's wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Rending doesn't matter, it's already AP 3. 1 wound. 4 up cover. Makes it. And 4 Stormbolters hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. So 3 wounds. And 4 up save, 1 wound. This one's down to 2 wounds.
Ignoring cover 2.
Vindicator Assassin, ignoring cover, firing at the Trigon Prime. Going to use the Hellfire, which just wounds on a 2+.
Yes.
So hit on a 2. And then wound on a 2. Don't get to reroll this one, though.
Nope.
You got him.
Good.
So he's down to 5, because it's AP 2 and it ignores cover. So Drago is going to attempt to charge. He needs a 9-inch charge. Does he have fleet or anything?
No.
All right, 9-inch charge. And he makes it.
Super in.
So he's in with this squad of 2. So starting with initiative 5 are all the Hormagaunts and Drago. Now, these 2 Hormagaunts are their own squad. So they are the ones that are going to go after Drago. Oh, these guys should have piled them last turn. So this guy has to go after Drago, and this guy has a choice. And I think he's going to go after Drago too, just because I should be able to kill. Should be able to kill the Dread Knight with all the rest. So 4 attacks against Drago. What's his leader, or what's his weapon skill?
6.
All right, so I'm still hitting on 4s. 1 hit, poison 4+. Watch out, 1 wound. He doesn't have feel no pain or anything because his apothecary's not with him. Who cares?
He's good.
So it's 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
1 mastercrafted.
That's good because I want you to kill these 2.
Okay.
2s to wound. Don't you dare roll 2 1s.
Well, Soulblaze might finish it off.
50-50 chance that it does damage to them. Now these Hormagaunts against the Dread Knight. So 26 attacks against the Dread Knight. Can I take 1 wound off a Dread Knight? Hitting on 4s. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, when you only get 8 hits out of 26, when you're supposed to get on average 13, wounding on 4s. 4 wounds, well that was average. So 2+. Can you fail 1 2+ save? No.
Unfortunately.
He survived. And these 5 Termagants will attack at the same time as a Dread Knight, hit it on 4s, and wounded on 6s. Nothing. So the Dread Knight gets a hit back because he's going against Hormagaunts or Termagants.
These guys, because I want Drago to pile in. No, he's still there. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
Drago won't pile into them
Yeah,
because he's already got one. Soul Blaze happens after.
Yeah.
So against the Hormagaunts,
Yep.
hitting on 3s, Mastercrafted. So 2 hits, winning on 2s. So 2 dead. Let's take it from the back because they will pile in. So I guess they can pile into him because he's now technically part of the same combat. So yeah, Soul Blaze.
On the 1. Nope.
He survives. So objective-wise, you got Secure Objective 4 and Kingslayer because you already killed my Warlord. D3 victory points. It's worth 1, so at least that. And are you holding on to Witch Hunter or are you going to throw it away?
I'm going to throw it away.
All right. So holy crap, dice. What the crap are you doing to me? Crappy dice? Anyways, end of turn 3. I can't kill a Dread Knight, apparently. That's just my curse. I've killed Dread Knights in the past, but I never killed the last Dread Knight. I can never kill all the Dread Knights. And so the fact that you only brought 1, it meant it was predestined that no matter what, you get down to 1 wound and you never fail a 2+ save. Or I just can't hit you, 8 hits out of 26. So yeah, and then Drago can't even kill 1 last Hormagaunt. So I get another chance to fail the 4+ for him to come back in. But the score is in the Tyranids' favor. I've got 7 points to your 6. So let's see what happens in turn 4. So I draw 3 more. Ascendancy. And control any 3 objective markers. That'll be hard because most of my guys are locked in combat. Secure Objective 3. Sweet, I've already got that. And hold the line. I have to have 3 of my scoring and none of your opponent's scoring units within 12 inches of your own table edge. But nothing gets to stop this guy from coming in because we're on turn 4. So he automatically arrives. Flying Hive Tyrant's going to come on right here, and he's going to try to pick off that Psy Cannon so it can't Skyfire with this Skyfire Nexus into him. So these guys don't have much of a choice. They have to try to kill this assassin. So I'm going to put my 2 wounded ones right here so that when they charge in, they're the closest. So if you insta-kill me, I can kill wounded ones more. And then move these ones further away so that when you... Actually, no, I'll move this one closer so that when you overwatch, I can put it on one that's not wounded. And I've got to maximize this because this assassin's actually kind of scary. This Trigon wants to keep Objective 3, but it's going to come wrapping around over here just so it can actually get somewhere else once it needs to. Second phase, I have 2 warp charges plus 4, so I have 6. And you've got 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this guy's going to use all 6 to cast Paroxysm on the Dread Knight, warp charge 1, and I've got 4 of them. You've got 11 dice to deny. You need 5 pluses because you're a Psyker. So, and you get to reroll 1s because of Aegis. So you have 1 more die. Throw the other die. So you got 1 so far, but you get to reroll the 5s. So if you get 3 more 5 pluses, you stop it. You didn't stop it. Okay, that's a surprise actually. Minus D3, weapon skill and ballistic skill, so minus 2. So you're down to weapon skill 3.
Who was this on the...
On the Dread Knight. So Dread Knight is now weapon skill 3. The same as me. So now you'll be hitting me on 4s. I was hoping to get 3 to actually allow me to hit you on 3s, but I'll take what I can get. So in the shooting phase, I'm going to drop a Desiccator Larva on this squad and hit 5 of them. This is Fleshbane. So wounds on 2s. I roll the 1s. Plus save. Trying to do 2 wounds here. Yeah, no. And then one of my Twin Link Devours hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Hitting on 2s. Oh, look at that. 2 more 1s. And you have a 2+ save. Oh, look, you failed one, but you have Feel No Pain. And look at this. Oh, wow, you actually fail it. But the problem is I needed 2 to kill the Psy Cannon, so you don't have a Psy Cannon with Skyfire. These guys will all fire. Now, they have to snap fire, so I can't fire his blast, which is okay anyways. So 4 Death Spitter snap firing. 6s to hit. 2 hits. Wounded on 3s. 2 wounds. Okay, 4 up save. No Feel No Pain. I can just take off 1 would be nice. There we go. Yep. 1 wound. So that does give me a chance to kill it.
Yeah.
So assault phase, these guys will charge, so you get to overwatch with your flamer. So D3 auto hits. 3 auto hits. Poison, 4+, AP2. And 1 wound. Sorry, that was 2 wounds. So he's down to 1. And then they're obviously going to make this charge of 7 inches. And wait, stop moving. The most important thing is that as many of them are in base contact as possible. So all but this guy are in base contact. But then he'll pile in once. But when you're going, I'll have the choice of which one to put it on. So we'll start with this combat. You're going first at initiative 7.
Yes.
And you've got weapon skill 8, so you're hitting on 3s. You got 5 attacks. And you hit all 5.
Okay.
And your strength 4, AP 2.
AP2.
and you're insta-killing on 6s.
6, yep.
3 6s!
3.
Gone.
Oh,
And we'll pile in and I'll attack. So I've got 8 attacks sitting on 4s. Well, look. 3 hits on 4s. 1 wound. I can't even kill it. 4 up save. And you failed your save. So I lost combat, but I'm fearless. Would you like to hit and run?
yes.
Instead of test, don't roll anything but a 6. He's going to go this way, 3d6 inches. So 12 inches.
Yes.
Right there. And then they're going to consolidate. Hey, at least they get the objective. But I had to get 3 objectives for that to matter. And then we got this fight. Hormagaunts and Drago at initiative 5. I'm going to put as many as I can onto the Dread Knight. So all but 1. This guy has to pile in there. And he has to pile in here. But he's still within 2 inches of this guy who's in both. So all but 2. So the 2 on Drago, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. And Drago, okay, you have...
Going on the big squad.
Yeah, I was going to say there's 1 guy left from the 1 squad, so you're hitting the big squad.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s. So 4 dead. So they still get to attack,
Yeah.
though. So 18 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh, that's a good hit, at least. And then poison 4+. So 5 wounds. Single 2+ save.
I can. Will I? I will.
Hey, the Dread Knight died! And he doesn't get to hit back, because that was initiative 5.
Nope.
And then the Termagants will pile in at initiative 4. But they're not going to get close enough to make an attack. So you won the combat, but I'm still fearless with the nearby warriors. These guys are dead. And so then I pile in. So I'm actually going to pile in... Well, it's your turn next, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because I won't be able to block any of you guys from not getting in, because there's just not much of a gap. So the Hormagaunts will pile in first, and then the Termagants will pile in. That'll keep you from shooting at them, at least. Maybe I can kill Drago? Not likely, though, because he's just like the Dread Knight. Well, I guess he's only toughness... No, I'm poisoned, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not going to kill. So end of my turn, I got initiative, or I got objective 3, and I didn't get hold the line, and I didn't get ascendancy. I'm going to throw away hold the line. I'm going to keep ascendancy because I think I can get that one if somehow I can. Grey Knights, turn 4. So the score is 8-6 so far. You get to draw 3 more. Secure objective 4. Supremacy, you have to control twice as many as me.
Okay.
And at least 2.
Yeah.
And secure objective 3. That's a hard one. So once again, number 4. And you have to have twice as many as me. I currently hold 2, and it's going to be hard for you to shake me off of both of those. Not impossible, though. So if you just control 2 and somehow kill those warriors, then you will get supremacy. Move through cover for the 1 assassin. 6 inches. So where's he? So 3 down. So he just gets to move 3 inches over, basically. So where's he heading?
Towards that big guy.
He'll eventually get there. This assassin will move as close as possible to these warriors.
Maybe a car.
Librarian is going to leave this squad.
Oh, he's not leaving.
Oh, he's not leaving? You're just
No.
going to conga line it?
Yeah.
Or conga line it. Get his... Deny the witch bubble a little bigger.
2.
So psychic phase, you've got still 3, 4, 5, 6, plus what? 4, so 10.
10.
Librarian's going to cast Cleansing Flame, which will hit the Termagants and the Warriors and the Hive Tyrant. And yes, it does hit flyers. He's going to throw up in the air. Warp Charge 2, though. He's got 4 dice. You get to reroll 1s, right?
Rerolling 1. Oh.
Nope, he fails it, thankfully. And then this squad of Paladins will attempt to manifest Hammer Hand. You make it. I'll let you keep that. That's all you're doing?
Yeah, because this guy's going to shoot the remaining.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll try to stop it. I need 2 6s. No.
Yes.
He's going to use the 3 warp charges to fire Strength 5, AP 1 pistol. So you're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s to hit on 4s. So 2 hits, wounding on Strength 5, so 5s to wound. 1 wound. And he still has 4 up cover from the ruins, because he's in it. He makes it. Shooting phase, dropping down the template, hitting both of them. Strength is poison 4+, AP 2. So wounding on 4s, 1 wound. So front one down to 2. And then these guys will use Skyfire to fire at the Hive Tyrant.
Yes.
And I'm not going to jinx because I've got 4 up cover anyways from the ruins. So Psy Cannon hitting on 3s, so that would have been 1 hit. And then wounding on 4s, no, sorry, he's strength 7, so wounding on 3s with Rending. So 2 wounds. Yep, I'm fine. I save against them, but not against Stormbolters. Deadly Stormbolters are to be fired. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. 2 6s. 3 up saves. I do take a wound. So down to 3. Turbo penetrate around from the Vindicator Assassin.
Oh, Hellfire.
Hellfire, right. You're wounding on 2s. You don't want to do D3 wounds instead?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. So
You only move 6, right?
Yeah.
No, I'll do the D3.
You'll do the D3?
Yeah, I'll do the D3.
All right, so you're hitting on 2s. And then you're wounding on 4s. See? D3 wounds, and it ignores cover, and it's AP...
2.
All right, so... See? 3 wounds. So he's down to 2. The other assassin's going to run 5 inches towards the objective. Grounding test on this Hive Tyrant. 3+, he's fine. Out of 2. Takes a wound on a 2+. He takes the wound. He's on the ground. So, little fun part right here. Now that I'm on the ground, I'm contesting the objective because I'm within 3 inches of it. And they are going to declare a charge against the Hive Tyrant. He will overwatch. My Fleshbane template weapon first. D3 auto hits. So 3, wounding on 2s. Well. 3 wounds. 2+ saves. You're fine. And the 1 Twin Link Devour. Twin linked, hitting on 6s. Nothing. So they need a 5-inch charge to get into base contact. But they're going through difficult terrain, so it needs to be 7. They make it. So we're just going to put them in base contact and call that base contact with the Hive Tyrant. Just for ease, because this guy won't be able to get up there. But he's within 6 inches of somebody. So they're all basically in combat.
Yeah.
But they will be... Do they have frag grenades?
Yes.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
They do.
Not that it matters. I'm initiative 5, so I'll go first anyways. And then right here, you're going to charge.
Yep.
So I will overwatch. 1 Death Spitter. Oh.
Oh, no.
Wounding on 3s? What do you mean? Oh, no. My first lucky break of the game. 4+ or you're dead. Oh, see? Assassin is going to charge. It doesn't actually take her through difficult terrain. She has moved through cover, but...
I have lightning reflexes.
Lightning reflexes?
That doesn't... I don't suffer from the initiative.
Oh, okay. So either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you need a 5-inch charge.
With fleet.
With fleet. You got it. Well, goodbye to these 2 warriors. Assassin will go first at initiative 7, wants to kill Synapse before he goes into this combat. Since it's his turn, he gets to choose which order it goes. So 6 attacks in the charge. Oh no, you get +3 attacks in the charge?
No, that's the other.
That's the other one. Okay. So 6 attacks in the charge, hitting on 3s. Any mastercrafted?
No.
All right.
Killing on 6.
So 4 is to wound, 6s are insta-killing. Insta-kill, and then a wound. How do you want to apply it? Your choice.
Is to kill first and then wound?
Yeah. That does the maximum number of wounds. And then he'll pile in and see what happens. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, look, 1 hit, wounding on 4s. Yay, no wounds. But you didn't win, or I'm fearless, so you didn't get to get rid of Synapse at least. Then we have this combat. Now he wants to definitely win this or kill the Hive Tyrant, really, to gain supremacy and secure objective 4. Because right now I'm contesting that one. 4 attacks. If I reduce it to 1, so I insta-kill? No. If I reduce it to 1 attack, I smash and make it strength 10.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, but...
Then you insta-kill a paladin. No, that's
Yeah, because right now you're just going to get your 5 up invuln anyways. But you have feel no pain if I don't.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I'm going to do it. No, I don't want to. Well, because you don't have that 1 wounded guy in base contact, so I will kill a fully wounded. Or like 2 wounds off of a paladin. Yeah, I'm going to smash, even though I don't like rolling 1 die, hitting on a 3. Hits, wounds on a 2. Still not confident in this.
Still not confident?
That's a wound, so it's insta-killing. So you don't feel no pain, but you get your 5 up invuln. Yeah, see, that's why. Okay, why don't you do all your halberds first? Halberds first, hitting on 4s. And hammer-handed, so he's wounding on 3s, ignoring my armor. So you just got to get 2 3+s here. Got it.
Hey, there are my ones.
And then he consolidates 1 inch. Doesn't matter. I don't know why you're thinking at all. There's nothing left on the board for me.
Heck, Drago.
And Drago. So the Hormagaunts go at the same time as Drago. So let's pile them in. They all get to go. 16 attacks from the Hormagaunts, hitting on 4s. 4s to wound. So we got 4 wounds. 2+ saves. Oh, look! No 1s. And which squad are you hitting?
The initiative 5.
Which one? There's a single squad, and then there's like
The big one.
the big one. Okay, you're not going to kill that one guy? And
No.
maybe give him a chance to come back?
Not yet.
He would come back on turn 5, can't even charge. Hit on 3s, and you're wounded on 2s. No saves. 4 wounds. Let's take it from the back, because it doesn't matter at this point. And then my 5 Termagant. 4s to hit. You're toughness 4, so 1 wound. But you're fine. So you win combat, but I'm fearless because I have this one warrior who will die next turn.
Done.
So you didn't get objective 3, but you got supremacy, so roll a d3. And you got secure objective 4. And supremacy's worth 3. And you're going to throw away secure objective 3?
I'm gonna throw away security.
Yeah, it's too far away. So at the end of turn 4, the score is 10-8 for the Grey Knights. So score-wise, we're pretty close, but really, and you know, there's not a lot of Grey Knights left on the table except for the Paladins and Drago and a couple, 3 Assassins. So it's just the fact that there's pretty much no Tyranids left, and that both Hive Tyrants they just got breathed on and died, just like that. Now, mind you, Paladins charging a Hive Tyrant's hardly being breathed on, but the fact that both of them failed their first grounding test, which is a 3+, and the fact that it's pretty sad for the Tyranids. I wanted a chance to beat the Grey Knights, but the dice were like, no, you don't get to beat the Grey Knights. So at this point, because I think it's pretty obvious, we're going to shake hands.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
And so thank you very much for watching. Of course, Vault members, go ahead and click the link below to watch the post-game show so that you can hear us talking about all the things that happen here and tactics and stuff about the Grey Knights and the Tyranids in this matchup specifically, and the Assassins, of course. So go ahead, click the link below, and happy wargaming.